Alright everyone, Smastian here, getting set for another episode of Roguetech Road to Atlas. In this episode, we're going to start off with a bit of a money spree, so to speak. Let's get right into it. Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed that little spree of ours. We got ourselves a nice bit of cash in the bank now. Several months worth of, as I was saying, several months worth of buffer, as well as the glitch again. Why are we suddenly paying 100,000 less per month? I have no clue. Either way, no matter. Now that that's been taken care of, we'll leave Fang, Blorks, and Medusa in the away on leave for now. Let them cool off a little after their little sprints. And let's dive right into our first proper mission of this episode. And that is to say, our only proper mission of this episode, I think. We do have an available 2-skull mission. It's a destroyed base, so we don't care. Another destroyed base, which we don't particularly care for. And as a matter of fact, it's just a lot of, Ah yes, I remember now. Cleaning out the mercs and stubborn surrender. These 2 missions should be fairly profitable in terms of salvage for us, so we'll take them on. Let's go. Fill up the roster again. Swap these around. And who shall we take? I think we'll put Decker into the Pirate's Bane. Glitch, because she has multi-target, will go into the Hunchback. I'll take the Javelin, and who are we throwing into the Venom? Wildfire we're going to keep away from active combat for now. Let her at least get 4 gunnery. And so, Behemoth's the one that's going into the Venom. Okay, diving on in.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Facing professionals. It's this map template. Okay. What's the best way to handle this map template? It is actively funneling us into this stupid choke point. So I think what we'll do is we'll run Decker off into these trees for now. Get the enemy to move.
Hostile on sensors.
And we're also going to speed up the animations as we do normally. So, boom. Back to normal with all of this. Okay, very good. And yeah, okay. So far 2 signatures spotted. It's going to be a full lance, no doubt about it. The question is, are there going to be vehicles mixed in? Because if so, we are likely expecting a heavier mech to be the sort of main mech of the enemy group. Okay, vehicles are in fact seen.
Affirmative. Waiting for orders.
Okay. We'll move Behemoth forward. And let's actually get her to open up on that vehicle. This mech, I think, has moved. Another mech and another vehicle. Okay. Fire truck. We don't like fire trucks. Fortunately, though, this is a winter map, so not much we have to worry about in terms of heat generation. Just make a standard move with a javelin. Clip him inside a rock. That's fine. Hello there. And, yeah, 50-50 shots with the medium lasers and the tag. Okay, we got the better side of the 50-50 split. And, let's do a similar maneuver with the Hunchback. Okay, no idea what happened there. All we have is the ER medium, which for some reason is just a tiny bit longer range than the large pulse. And he also hits on a 22.8% chance. Very nice. Okay, how is Venom gonna get hit? Large laser, miss. Yeah, we're content with that.
Ready for orders.
Behemoth, I say return fire and book it, I guess.
Engaging.
Yeah. With accuracy like that, there's no reason to keep you on the front line. There, we'll even jump you back. Now, given how see-through this rock is, I wonder if it actually provides cover or not.
Commander.
Because that's a question.
Holding.
Let's reserve.
Tactical advantage.
Fire truck moves first. It has a haywire EMP, which it missed with, fortunately. And, okay. Anything else? Yes. There's that other mech that needed to move. Alright. Okay, how are we going to handle this? Let's just do a standard sprint forward. As much evasion as we can, and flank attack the fire truck. Okay, some minor hits. Not bad, not great. Acceptable. Let's move up to here with the javelin. I suspect I'll be taking a lot of incoming fire next turn. God, the fire truck is beefy. And we move glitch forward in the Hunchback. And now we have some better targeting solutions. I think he's dead. He's dead. Very good.
Knocked out a vehicle.
Okay, it's a flea.
Commander.
Oh. We'll use Decker.
All weapon systems.
Okay. He gets an alright shot in. And, I think moving here is the best option for us. Gets Decker evasive, and it puts him into a semi-high ground position. Now that the flea has moved, Behemoth is going to go into the low ground and attack the flea.
Here it comes.
And now she's getting good hits.
Think I hit something good.
Okay. And let's finish off the job. Let's attack first and then move. Cool. Good night.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Now we'll move up into the tree line. Just get that extra bit of cover. And it's a griffin. Okay, PPC and medium lasers. ER medium lasers, no less. Right. Let's get into them trees. And let's turn off the normal... Let's, in fact, just turn off all the medium lasers and fire only the large pulse.
Firing on target.
Okay, one hit in is very good, given the odds to hit. It's another fire truck. Christ alive. Okay, so we're going to ignore the fire truck and just take care of the griffin. As a matter of fact, we're going to reserve. Let the griffin move first. Okay, he misses with most everything.
Damage minimal.
And
Good to go.
makes life easier for us. Very nice. We're just going to fire with only the large pulse. Okay. I was hoping for a bit better on those odds, but whatevs. Let's move to keep evasive. Decker. Yep, move forward. I think you'll be fine. Get some flanking fire into the Griffin.
All weapons are go.
Very nice. Good
Commander.
hits, good hits. Not a good enough flanking shot, but from here, we have a better one. And yes, I know we're out of cover, but
Locking in all weapon systems.
I want to damage his flank as best as possible. And we don't have to worry about him firing upon us because we activate before he does. So we'll be able to get back into the trees with some evasion. Let's go. It's a very beefy Griffin.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay. Fire truck flames up our venom.
Reporting minimal damage.
Okay.
What's up, boss?
What does acid do? 20% increased damage. Very interesting. Okay. We'll fire our salvo and bug out. Fusion Core 300 takes a crit.
Got it.
Let's get into them trees.
Standing by.
Decker, you're up next. Can we topple you over? Yes, we can.
Get some heavy damage.
Okay. Pilot only has 3 health.
Aye aye.
Okay. In that case, I feel comfortable trying to take a headshot here.
All weapons committed.
Okay, pilot injured.
Destroyed.
And that does it for the enemy mech. Now, we will vigilance up. And we will move around to the flank of the fire truck.
What can I do for you?
Glitch, get back into the position you were in before. Take a shot at the front, and let's hope it hits more the side armor than it does the front armor. Full salvo.
Tell me what to shoot.
Not good.
My hits
But
get
at least we
too
don't
high.
shut down. Okay. Quick thing, let's check to see if the rear armor is actually better to hit. 95 versus... Nah. We're gonna stay on this flank. See if we can take it out in one salvo. I don't think we can, though. Given that he's in cover, of all things. Oh, we got close. Okay, flamers on to Decker. Oil slick, movement impaired. We're not.
Ready
Look,
for orders.
it's not that big a deal. So, let's move in to take flanking shots, and I think this will be it.
Acknowledge.
He's gone.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Mission successful.
That was a somewhat disappointing mission, overall. I was hoping for some... well, some more medium mechs. But oh well. Given that it was a mercenary lance we were dealing with, even on a one-skull mission, more medium mechs would have been the thing to expect. Or at least two meds and 2 lights. But it ended up being 1 light, 1 med, and 2 vehicles. So, I guess, ruled low. Fortunately, though, not a whole lot of armor to repair. And we have actually... ooh! Okay, well, we know what our plan is. Let's try to get all 5 Griffin pieces. Heck, we're not even going to care about the fusion cores. The only other thing here that would interest us is maybe ferrofibrous armor. But yeah. Come on, luck of the dice. 2 more griffin pieces. Yes! Okay, RNG is on our side today. Very good. We've managed to assemble a Griffin 4N variant. 3,000 C-bills in 1 day for repairs on our mechs. But the most important thing is we can now take a look at our new hire. Oh, first off though, let's see if there's a gaudier color scheme in town. That one's pretty disgusting. But I like the orange here. I think this one's fairly reasonable. Okay. So, 2 Gauss ammos were destroyed. They go to rearm, well, they're the ammunition for the plasma cannon, which is different from a PPC, I'd like to point out for some of us in the audience. Blorx, I'm looking at you. Either way. So we'll just do a general repair job. We unfortunately lost all 3 of the ER medium lasers, given that we've destroyed the flank that had all of them. Improved jump jet. This thing holds 3 out of 0. Can we put on more? We can indeed. How many more can we put on? Okay, up to 7. Very interesting. Do we want to kit this thing with jump jets? I mean, having a very mobile medium mech might be worth looking into. That said, we do need to fit it with a fusion core. And I think a fusion core 270 ought to do the trick. Unfortunately, the only fusion cores we have at our disposal are single heatsink, or standard heatsink fusion cores. This one, fortunately, comes with the full complement of 10 internal heatsinks, so we don't have to add additional heatsinks anywhere else onto the mech. Engines, we don't really have. A TTS suite is a potential thing to look into. We do manage to retain ferrofibrous armor. Although a stealth system might serve us better. Either that or maybe we ought to put the clan ferrofibrous onto our vehicle mech thing. Ferrofibrous, minus 1.19 tons. Same thing. 7 dynamic slots, 30, 65 case. Whereas this has 5, 10, 10 dynamic slots, 12% decreased weight change. Having a case system isn't necessarily beneficial to this mech, given how it doesn't actually have all that many, well, things that can carry ammo. That said, we might want to kit it with missiles. LRM-15s are tempting. We'd have to buy another, so let's check the store. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in the store for us. Just a couple of very crappy fusion cores. Yeah, nothing at all. Okay. So. Huh. Okay. So the first thing we'll do is get rid of the plasma cannon. I don't want it. Let's fit another hand so that we have 2 hands for our mech. Okay, armor profile is decent. We want 120 though, because I like that as a number better than I like 110. Some more rear armor will also be beneficial. That will do. I think armor-wise we are pretty set up. And the thing we want, I think, is improved jump jets link. So, another couple jump jets in the legs bring us up to our max of apparently 7. Don't believe the 4 right there, it lies to you. Yeah, we can't fit anymore. Yeah, just making sure. Which is better, Guardian ECM or Warfare Suite? Oh, it's definitely Warfare Suite. So we'll strap a Warfare Suite on, give this a TTS. Cool, we're sitting at 45.5 tons. Maybe we want to throw in a clan cockpit just to give breaching shot. It's very tempting. Endosteel, we need endosteel. Well, not necessarily. We'll throw it on for now. We'll take it off if we... Okay. Now what kind of laser profile do we want? Okay. I think the way we'll kit this out is give our boy here a couple of SRM6s. Make sure to give him the ammo necessary for that. We don't have any modified SRM ammo, so we will throw on 2 bins. Gives us 100 missiles each, and we fire 12 in 1 salvo. None of that. Although we might want to consider just throwing on in SRM4. But, what are we missing here? 1 or more components installed in an invalid location? How? Where? Is it the Warfare Suite? No. Is it the jump jets? It says it's the jump jets, though it offers me the ability to throw them on anyway, so we will continue experimenting with that. I think this is lying to us. No, okay. Back to the task at hand. We have our missiles. Our heat efficiency is okay. It's not too fantastic, though. Do we have a heat bank? No. We just have 2 double heat sinks. I mean, we could try throwing them on. And heck, it does increase it a bunch, but we're more interested in throwing on lasers. How fancy can we get with this? 14 heat out of the SRM-6, 25 heat out of the medium X-Pulse, 18, 15, 11. How much does this provide again? 14. We might not want to get too creative. Small lasers on this mech I don't think are the option for us. So this is what I'll do. 2 ER mediums on the right arm, and we're also running into our tonnage restriction. Our heat efficiency has just gone down to non-existent. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of that. Throw in the SRM-4. Okay. Heat efficiency is still garbage. But now maybe with double heat sinks, things ought to improve. Ah, yes, we're running into slot restrictions now. What if we just use 2 SRMs? SRM-4s. Okay. This should leave us enough space for another double heatsink. Okay. Our heat sinking isn't horrible now, but we're missing out on alpha. Which I think, given how we want to have the hand attachment there, I think we'll get rid of the missiles and put on more medium lasers. It's going to be the medium pulse, the medium laser plus, and the... We'll use the ER small laser. Tonnage-wise, it is lighter. But maybe we wanted like that. Get rid of the endo steel because it's actually not providing us with any bonus, so to speak. And what we can do is now fit even more heat sinking onto this beast. Which is again problematic. And yeah, we don't have the slots necessary to reserve. We are overweight now. Okay, let's get rid of one of these. Two and two in terms of lasers, one of which is a pulse. Heat efficiency... 59 out of 48. We could get rid of 2 of the jump jets. This does increase our heat efficiency. but it does nothing for our Alpha Strike heat. Huh. Really, our major problem is that we don't have a fusion core with double heat sinks internal. And that's something we have to watch out for in the future, because getting a double heat synced fusion core is going to improve this problem. Well, it'll improve this mech a lot. Until then, I think we'll have to keep it like this. Just throw on some extra armor tonnage. Frontally, naturally. And... okay. We'll do it like that. And so with that, we have a 223,000 C-bill repair and refit ahead of us, as well as it's going to be a 25-day project. Now, this warning shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so it is in fact lying to us about the jump jets. And with that being said, let's get rid of those. We're at 5 and 4. So let's get rid of the center torso one. And with the extra tonnage, we will throw on another laser. We will throw on another laser. That's... or do we want the... no, we're going to throw on the medium X-pulse. Screw it. Heat efficiency is going to be a bit garbage, especially with the addition of the medium X. But, okay. We can sink 48 heat. Our ER mediums generate 30, as well as the medium X pulse will generate 55. If we throw on endosteel, we can throw on more heat sinks. Not many, but we can throw them on. Okay. Heat sinking of 54, and with just the extended range stuff, we generate 55. So we'll have options for weapons which we can swap out. So we won't necessarily be firing with all weapons at once. And I think we'll have to live with that compromise until such a time as we can get a double heat sink onto this mech. Now to fill out the armor to the end, let's give that 160, let's give it a full 60 on these parts, and I'm happy with this. So 226,000 C-bills in 27 days. Is there anything we're forgetting about? TTS energy, hand attachments. I think everything is in order. Our movement ability is somewhat lessened, but we'll deal. Okay, let's get it started.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
And with that brings our episode to a close. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription, or do whatever else you feel is good. Let me know if the sort of montage at the beginning is to your liking, or if it isn't, then we'll cut back on that in future. Or maybe we won't. It depends on what kind of a reception it gets. No matter. I'll see you on the battlefield, and have a good day.